Wakenya wenzangu, ngojeni niwaambie, our football is in deep trouble. Today, I want to reveal something to you, my fellow Kenyans. Please, there is a saying that if you want to enslave an African, put it in the document. Ukitaka kumfanya Mwafrika awe mtumwa forever, iandike kwa barua ama kwa document na umpatie sign hiyo document, kwa sababu wa Afrika they don't bother themselves with reading the details, and this is a serious problem. Wakenya wenzangu, wazazi wetu wametumia mapesa. They have sold everything to educators. Some of the people, well-educated people in Kenya, they just sign documents without reading and then realize later on, but nothing can be done because you've tied yourself. My fellow Kenyans, we came from an era where Kenyans were being hanged because the law said if you commit a certain crime, you need to be hanged. But many Kenyans were hanged who had actually never committed a crime that deserved them to be hanged. And this continued for a long time in Kenya until around 1980 something, when this law was appealed. But we followed it, throttling Kenyans based on specific crimes. What I'm saying is this: sometime there comes a time when it is time for thinking. Law, constitutions, they are made by men to guide us. We are not made for the constitutions, men and women. We make constitutions to guide us. And I want to say this: in regard to FKF constitution, that constitution was made by cartels. Today, I can approve this to you. This constitution of FKF was made by cartels or by people who did not understand what they were doing. That constitution is dangerous for our Kenyan football. Today, I have come to realize the roots in our Kenyan football are rooted 50% in the system, 50% in the constitution of FKF. That constitution, 46 page, huwa naita kasuku. Kile kitabu ya kasuku ya page 36. This FKF constitution, 46 page, it is a rot. Today, what is disturbing Kenyan Premier League after being taken over by FKF is rooted in FKF Constitution Article 81, which says that all rights of Kenyan football are owned by FKF and FKF members. There, I agree. Now, B and C, part of it, especially part C, says that it is FKF NEC member that will decide how all the sponsorship deals are going to be done, negotiated, and money shared. Why on earth has all these FKF delegates been going to FKF meetings approving a constitution that says this, that article, that FKF NEC member, how they are going to decide all the deals in Kenyan football, including Kenyan Premier League, the value of the deal, how they are going to be negotiated, how they will be, the sponsorship deal will go, and make other regulation on how that money would be utilized. FKF was not able to do that before because KPL was managing and running itself outside FKF. That would have brought bigger war. But now FKF has brought KPL inside FKF. I'm telling you, FKF will do everything to Kenyan Premier League, and Kenyan Premier League has no room for maneuver. Why? Because it has signed FKF constitution that says that their right, their sponsorship right, how the money is going to be negotiated, how deals are going to be done, is the prerogative of the NEC member of FKF. My God. Why on earth would Gor Mahia sign such a contract? Why would any other club, football club in Kenya, sign such a contract without having read the detail? Today I know, even if they went to court, Gor Mahia, they will be told, read the article 81 of FKF that you signed. Your sponsorship deal belong to FKF NEC member to decide how the money will be spent. So these delegates have sold Kenyan football. They can say they were drunk, they can say they were bribed, but the problem that Vision Total Football Kenya is trying to sort out, Haki ya Mungu, is based on and it is inside FKF constitution. Wakenya wenzangu, let us read documents. That constitution is a cartel constitution. I can promise Kenyans today, I can prove that in any court, in any land. I can prove that to FIFA. And FIFA approved that contract. No, FIFA approved that constitution, knowing for sure it is going to bring problems in Kenyan football. Therefore, I keep saying that FKF will do anything that it wants to Kenyan football. And that's why FKF constitution is able to nurture cartels, is able to nurture dictators, because everything they are doing is based on that cartel and that dictatorship constitution. Until football evolution happens in Kenya, until that constitution of FKF is put in the toilet, Kenyans will continue to run in court, to run to Haga, to run to High Court, and nothing will change. My fellow Kenyans, I keep saying, for our Kenyan football to change, we have to have a football evolution. We have to start from square one, because everything around Kenyan football was never established, was never made, was never created by the people who have interest in Kenyan football. They made that constitution for their own interest, and I promise you this. Now, the constitution of 2012, in comparison to the constitution of 2017, constitution of 2017 of FKF talks about football president, everything, control football, control this power, take this, control this. Now, this word president was inserted by the current regime. The past constitution talked about football chairman in Kenya, but this FKF, Team Orange, and so on, they have changed so many things in this constitution that it is actually a constitution that cannot be allowed to run football in Kenya. So my fellow Kenyans, rally behind the vision group, rally behind football evolution. If we need change, we need to change everything, including football constitution in Kenya. People keep saying Nick Mwendwa is standing left, right, and center, but they have given him right to do that. It is entrenched in the FKF constitution. So they are using this constitution to manipulate Kenyan football. We have to go the way how the Constitution 2010 came. For the Constitution 2010 to come, people had to fight for it. A revolution had to happen in the country so that the old constitution can be trashed, and the new constitution brought the freedom and the power distribution that we have today and the devolution. This is what we need to do with our Kenyan football. We must trash FKF constitution and celebrate and ban it live, this FKF constitution, and disband FKF and hold and carry a casket, in Kasarani, celebrating the death of FKF, that FKF is gone. That symbolic funeral of FKF must take place in Kenya, because FKF has created so many victims. FKF has killed Kenyan football. Football in Kenya will never move on with FKF as the governing body. I am saying this as a person who understands football governance. I am saying this by understand what a country needs for football to grow. Now, FIFA has told FKF that they can't create a company to run, FKF Premier League. Yesterday or 2 days ago, FIFA told FKF that. So FKF always wait a phone call from FIFA. They cannot take a right turn or left turn without hearing something from FIFA. You see, they refused to renew KPL contract. They brought KPL in FKF without knowing what they are going to do ahead properly. Now a phone call from FIFA. FIFA says that we have had enough wars, we have had enough wrangles in this Kenyan football, we have had enough wrangles in regard to KPL. You cannot bring it in FKF and then form another company. Just run it as something that belongs to FKF. That maybe there'll be peace. That is where this is rooted. Now we are being told FIFA said we cannot form a company. But why did we go to all this journey of not renewing the contract, signing sponsorship deals and all that, without even knowing how this league we are undertaking is going to be run? Therefore, today I'm telling Kenyans, I'm sharing with you, I have discovered that the most of the problems that we are facing in Kenyan football on the issue of governance is based on this FKF rotten constitution. The rest issues of football are based on the system. So we have two issues to deal with. We have the governance issue to deal with. We have the football. We have the football system to deal with. We have the football governing body to deal with, and we have the constitution of FKF to deal with. If we deal with those three things concurrently, Kenyan football will usher a new era for football. But as for today, I am shocked. I am shocked that Kenyans have trusted delegates who have signed a contract that says that even if you have your own club somewhere, that sponsorship deal will be negotiated, arranged, and money being arranged, how it will be spent, it will be arranged by FKF. Wakenya wenzangu, the war we are fighting today, it is because football delegates in Kenya have let us down. Concluded. I live in peace. I'm gone.